conference. Started off in Aviemore on a very snowy February 6 years ago, and we had only 270 delegates attending, and that's grown. We've had over 500 people here today. Fortunately, the venue that we've got, we could grow with that.
I think it's a great opportunity of people of all levels of the industry to come together and talk on a one-to-one basis. We have almost 500 people here, and I think from that perspective it's really demonstrated that this is now an annualised event that people actually want to come to. The fact that it's in Perth is a little harder to get to than the Central Belt, and yet we've still got the support and we've still got the passion, which you can hear going on behind me at the moment. It's terrific.
Well, my role today is as a sort of conference host, so I'm on and off all day from first thing in the morning right through to the last thing in the afternoon, and jolly it along with a bit of my stand-up.
Can I, on behalf of the Emerging Talent Committee and the HIT organisation, welcome you to the 6th Annual HIT Emerging Talent Conference. And today's theme, Leading Voices. Leading yourself, leading a team, and leading your business. And congratulations to you all. You've all proved yourself leaders, because the first asset a leader should really have is one of vision. And you've had the vision and the forethought and the determination to get here and enjoy the day. And looking at the programme, I can guarantee we're in for a really fun-packed, enjoyable day.
My name's Ollie. I'm going to talk to you hopefully for about half an hour or so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you my story as to how I started and where I am today. And for me, I had very two clear philosophies, and if you're going to take anything away in terms of your future careers today, please listen to this. It was, for me, if you're doing business, you have to create something unique or best. Very, very, very simple. And there was a bar in the West End of Glasgow. It wasn't a particularly nice place at the time, and they said they were going to refurbish it. So we came up with an idea to relaunch this bar. Really, really simple idea. So we created a piece of art. And the piece of art I'm going to show you today managed to go into over 600 publications worldwide, and overnight tripled the turnover of this single unit, which today is known as Bobar. Now, you'll see me right at the back. Fred, were you in that day? I can't quite remember. But what we had, these are ordinary punters. It was just an idea that we had in the office. And part of our philosophy and mentality towards leadership is risk-taking. It's actively encouraged. And now, this was a huge success, and it really propelled both us as an organisation and that particular bar in terms of becoming quite famous. If you don't cultivate that philosophy and mistakes aren't allowed to be made, then for me, an organisation can't truly thrive, because for me, the lifeblood of any company is innovation, trying different things.
I think Ollie Norman has come over superbly well, and I think in the question and answer session in particular, he really demonstrated the depth of knowledge and understanding that he has about leadership and entrepreneurial skills, and he's obviously very happy to pass those on to people that he's with, but he also demonstrated in his talk that he's always researching and interested in looking and learning still, even though he's been successful to date.
Isn't this a fantastic example of the hospitality industry in Scotland? Wonderful speakers, great programme, lots of innovation, and more importantly, the energy from the delegates today has been fantastic. It's a mixed bag, a mixed programme, and everybody's benefiting, and whether that's learning from individuals, learning from discussions within groups, or the whole audience at one, it's fantastic.
Unilever's role in the conference today is that we are the primary sponsor, so we put some money in, and we've been doing that for a number of years in general to support students. We did it last year, and we were very impressed by the number of people, the quality, and again the student support and all the work that's gone into it through HIT Scotland, who we've supported as well in the past, and we think it's a worthy cause to support.
So we want to show you that actually with these spreads that you can actually do some baking with them, because I think there's a sort of myth that they're only good for spreading onto bread and biscuits or things like that.
I talk about classic and contemporary, so you've got the young contemporary students, and they then have the opportunity to talk to people with industry experience. So I think that's a real value for today. And networking is so important. I always tell my own team and when other people, networking is almost the lifeblood of this industry. And even today here, I've been talking to so many people, new and old, but it's all networking and really important.
Had fabulous packed lunches today, which has been a goodie bag full of lots of stuff. There's a lot of people to move around the building, so it's quite exciting and fast moving. You don't sit still long enough. Some of the speakers, they're quite motivating, so they're quite inspiring to go and attend to, so no chance of falling asleep. It's all fast moving.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yu Xiao. I'm currently working for Howie's Restaurants in Edinburgh, and I'm one of the 2009 scholars. First of all, I'd like to talk a little bit about my understanding of HIT scholarship, this scheme. And for me, I think this is a very instructive scheme. As an outsider, you can tell I'm an international employee, and I would say from a macro aspect, it's promoted the image of Scotland.
First of all, I'd like to introduce myself and my colleague Lorna. My name's Dan Renton. I was a hospitality scholar for 2009. I had the privilege and the honour to go into Dubai, which was an awesome experience.
I think what I tried to get out of it was that if I get the opportunity to go to Dubai, I want to get the most out of what they do in their customer care and also what they do in their training. And that was my objective when I went out there, and that's what I achieved. I mainly spent time with the Burj Al Arab Hotel and the Madinat Hotel, both with the HR and the learning development managers there. Obviously wowed by everything, the hospitality, the customer care that you got with the Jumeirah Group, absolutely outstanding.
I actually did feel as if I lived the dream when I was out there, so if I can have the last video on, please, that would be great. This is my Rolls Royce. This is how I travelled in Dubai all the time. Thank you very much, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dan and Lorna. I didn't see all of the videos, but I think you'll agree that the hospitality industry's gain is photojournalism's loss.
This year, for the first time, what we've done is we've split out the workshops, where the workshops are much more tailored to their needs, to the audience's needs, which hopefully we'll get some positive feedback on that today. We've also got a This Is Your Life feature. We've had it once already this morning for the professionals, and it went down very well. Hopefully we'll do for the students this afternoon with some 3 panellists, with Fred and his big red book.
Will you please welcome Jamie Andrews.
I don't have any direct relevance to hotels or any of that kind of thing. My story is about mountaineering. And for Jamie and I on the mountain summit, it was conditions of the utmost severity. Conditions that the human body just can't survive for very long at all. My hands and feet had become literally frozen solid, like blocks of ice. And in the end, I think they realized that if they were going to save my life at all, then amputate was what they had to do. But the most important step was taking that positive outlook right from the beginning, resolving to somehow find the positive in this situation and bring it out. At which point I had a really great idea and went and signed myself up for the London Marathon. So here I am, a year later,